Ever wondered why we slip on a banana peel or why a car's tires skid on a wet road? The answer lies in a fundamental concept we encounter every day: friction. Friction is the force that opposes motion. Imagine rubbing your hands together, especially on a chilly day. What do you feel? That's right, heat. This warmth is a result of friction between your hands. Or picture a book sliding across a table. It doesn't keep going forever, does it? Eventually, it comes to a stop. That's friction at work again, resisting the book's movement and gradually slowing it down. This invisible yet powerful force is everywhere, silently shaping our world and the way we interact with it. From walking to writing to playing sports, friction is a constant and essential companion in our lives. So, the next time you see a banana peel, remember, friction, though unseen, plays a vital role in our day-to-day activities. Did you know that there are different types of friction? Let's dive right into the three main types, each with their unique characteristics and real-life examples. First up, we have static friction. This is the force that keeps an object at rest from moving. Let's consider a car parked on a slope. The car doesn't slide downhill because static friction is holding it in place. It's like an invisible hand that keeps things from spontaneously sliding around. However, once you apply enough force to overcome this static friction, the car will start to move. Next, we have sliding friction, also known as kinetic friction. This is the force that opposes the motion of an object sliding over a surface. Consider the same car, but this time it's moving. As it moves, it encounters resistance. This resistance, my friends, is sliding friction. It's the reason why cars don't just slide around uncontrollably when you're driving. It keeps the motion in check. Last but not least, we have rolling friction. As the name suggests, it's the friction that comes into play when an object rolls over a surface. Imagine rolling a ball across a room. The ball eventually comes to a stop, not because of any obstacle, but because of rolling friction. It's much weaker than static and sliding friction, which is why that ball can travel a fair distance before coming to a stop. So there you have it: static friction, sliding friction, and rolling friction. Each of these types of friction plays a unique role in how objects interact with each other. Whether it's keeping a parked car from sliding down a hill, controlling the movement of a moving car, or slowing down a rolling ball, friction is an essential force that shapes our interactions with the world around us. Each type of friction has a unique role in how objects interact with each other. Now you might ask, why is friction so important? Well, let's take a moment and imagine a world without friction. It would be like trying to walk on a forever icy sidewalk. Without the grip provided by friction, we'd be slipping and sliding everywhere. Moving on to our roads, imagine if cars couldn't stop because there's no friction between the tires and the road. Every time you try to apply the brakes, the car would just keep sliding. Sounds dangerous, right? And let's not forget about the simple act of writing with a pencil. The lead of the pencil wouldn't be able to leave a mark on the paper without the friction between them. So, you see, friction plays a crucial role in our lives. It gives us control, stability, and functionality in our daily activities. Without friction, our world would be a lot more chaotic and slippery. So, to recap, we've delved into the fascinating world of friction, a force that's omnipresent in our daily lives. We've discussed the three primary types of friction: static, sliding, and rolling. Static friction, which keeps us firmly grounded, stops objects from moving against each other. Sliding friction slows things down when they're already in motion. And then there's rolling friction, the force that makes our bike rides smooth and enjoyable. Beyond these types, we've also discovered how friction, though often overlooked, is a vital part of our lives. It's the unsung hero that lets us walk without slipping, hold on to things without dropping them, and stop our vehicles safely. It's the hidden force that shapes our world, from the grandest geological formations to the smallest physical interactions. Next time you halt your bike or simply hold a cup of tea, remember, it's all thanks to friction. Stay curious and keep exploring.